Hi, welcome to my YouTube. I'm very excited about what's in this box. So I'm going to apologize ahead of time because I'm filming this freehand. It's not on the stand, so it's going to be a little shaky, and I really don't have time to rehearse the movement. So here it goes. What's in this box is what I've always wanted, even when I was a young kid watching World War II. It's one of 4 SMGs that I always wanted from World War II. The first one is the American Thompson. The second one is the British Sten. The third is the Russian PPSH. And of course, the fourth is the German MP40. As I live in Canada, I'm not allowed to have those SMGs. Even the semi-autos, 10 years ago, a company called SSD imported MP40 and 9mm, and 5 years later they were banned. So luckily I didn't buy that. Not that I could afford it. It was $3,000 or something like that. So to get this for $750 Canadian, it's really exciting to me. This is a 9mm, and when I ordered this, after I ordered this, I had to order the 22. I just to compare the two difference. So let's start the unveiling. There it is. Let me get rid of all these paperwork. This is a copy of the MP40 from World War II. It comes with one magazine, and as I can see, this is the same company, GSG, that manufactured the 22, and they came with an extra length barrel, so there's a cutout for it. Now I can also see there's a perforation on the cardboard for a drum magazine. That'll be great if I could get one too. And there's a perforation in the cardboard for another magazine. So yeah, so I can see them having an extra mag, stick mag, and extra drum. Okay, now I'm gonna have to put this camera down on the stand because I want to hold this MP40 with 2 hands. So please bear with me. I'm back, and here it is. An MP40 and 9mm. And let's deal with the magazine first. I can feel this is made out of a sheet metal, steel sheet metal. Quite different than the 22, which is made out of plastic, and on top of that, the 22 has a spring tension on the side, and the 22 has also a bolt hole. The original did not have a bolt hole. I also understand that this magazine is not interchangeable with the original MP40, but having this made out of steel is great. Okay, now the first thing I noticed right off the bat with this MP40 compared to the 22 is that it has the original length barrel, which makes this a restricted. The 22 has another 4-inch longer, which to me kind of makes it looks kind of weird, and I didn't like that. But this is as close as you're gonna get to the real MP40. I am so excited about that. This is made by a company in Germany called GSG. Let me open the folder. This folder does not wiggle at all. I have read, or I actually saw it online, somebody has a folder that wiggled quite a bit, but this one does not. It's solid as a rock. Okay, I'm gonna remove this plastic. I'm caulking the bolt, and this comes out. Oh yeah, I can tell the difference between this and the 22. With the 22, there's a 22, I guess, assembly adapter in there, and this one, it looks quite stronger spring for 9mm. Although not the same as the original, because the original you can't see the spring, it's inside a telescopic assembly. And also the original, this opening comes all the way to the back, and this one has, it's filled in. Now, because of the last SSD 9mm MP40 was banned, there has to be some changes made. It cannot be exactly like the original, otherwise this would be banned too. And now also the reason why this is only $750, because the most of the metal here is not made of steel. It's made out of some sort of metal alloy, which is a lot easier to cast and a lot easier to mill. So that is one reason why this sells for $750, which allows me to own one of these. Otherwise, I could never afford one of these. And here it is. Now I hope the company SGS will start making Thompsons and Stens and PPSG the same way as they're doing this one. This is so good. Okay, I'm going to shoulder this and see how comfortable it is. It's actually quite comfortable. I love folders, underfolders. Yeah, it's quite comfortable. Now, same as the 22, this part is not removable. This is solidly connected to the barrel. Now, those who don't know what this is, why it's built like this, is that the MP40 is originally designed for soldiers in half tracks and in tanks, where they have to shoot this through a porthole. And if you can imagine bouncing around in a half track or a tank, and you're shooting this full auto, and this slips out of the window port, and then you're firing all inside, and the bullets are bouncing around inside, would kill everybody. So this is what it does. It sits on the ledge of the window. And so there's less chance of this falling out and you're shooting inside of the cabin. Okay, so it's non-removable, and the original ones, when this gets damaged, it's removed. You push the pin out, put a new one in. It's usually made out of non-steel. So, but this is part of the barrel. It doesn't look like I can remove it. So yeah, that's still very good. I'm going to put it down, and what else is in this box? Okay, it looks like it comes with a wrench. Don't know what that is for. And it does come with like 4 sights, I guess, to adjust for the height, and a manual. And I don't know what this plastic is for, but I will find out later. Okay, just hang on for a second. It looks like something for the magazine. Oh, well, this is probably a loader. You put the round in here, and then you just push it down like this. Ah, it works. Wow. So it's a magazine loader. Excellent. Okay, so it's here. It's finally here. I'm all excited. I can't wait to shoot it. Yes, there's one thing I have noticed watching other YouTube is the safety is actually down here, which is not on the original. Okay, now why is this separated like this? I just noticed that. See this gap? It shouldn't be like that. Shouldn't it be like closer? Like, why is it moving? I'm gonna have to check that out. But this is the safety. When it's faced like this, it's safe, and when it turns like this, it's fire. Safe, fire. So, but the original knob is for disassembly of the lower and the upper. So thank you for joining me. Please subscribe. My next YouTube will be a comparison between the 9mm and the 22. So please subscribe. Thank you very much.